Yo, what is going on today, guys? I'm back here with another deck profile. This has actually been one of my favorite decks I've been playing recently. Also, I'm in a good mood because you can obviously see for the first 5 seconds, I finally got my second flare on. Anyways, this is my Jolteon and Raichu slash Pikachu EX deck. So yeah, let's get into the Pokemon. So I only play one Pikachu, a regular Pikachu, and then I only play one Raichu just because while Raichu is really good, I just feel like two of them, you really don't ever use them that often. And you have like stuff like Pikachu EX and Jolteon anyways, that like Raichu is just there for like a last option if you end up actually drawing that in Lieutenant Surge. It's not like the win condition of the thing, it's just something that we have extra in the deck that can come up in very like long grind games possibly. I'll get to the Pinchurin in a second, but obviously we do play Pinchurin. We obviously play the two Jolteons with the two Eevees down here. And then because we're playing all these electric types, I'm like, well, might as well just play Pikachu EX, you know, it's just another good card that could you win you games. Like I'm trying to make this the best version possible. So I play the two Pikachu EXs. And then I have the one Zapdos EX just because Zapdos EX is so good paired with Pikachu EX and obviously all the electric types in the deck. You know, it's just a better Jolteon basic. It's basically just Jolteon EX to be honest. Just because it's like the same thing, it just does more damage. And then the reason for Pinchurin is I wanted another basic electric type Pokemon to actually run in the deck. And I didn't want to use an evolution because we already have an evolution with Raichu and Pikachu, and we're only playing one copy of each, so I didn't want like another 1-1 evolution. Where like we could potentially just like if it was like Electrode and Voltorb, I didn't want to just like have the Electrode in my hand and then I just can never get the Voltorb. So I was looking at the basic non-EX electric types, and it was either Pinchurin or is like regular Zapdos that I came, and I just feel like Pinchurin would be more useful in the long run because one, you could potentially win some games due to good luck with the paralysis. Two, it only needed 2 energy. And honestly, the third reason is just, yeah, honestly, only 2 reasons. I just wanted something with only 2 energy. Like Zapdos is cool. Like it is like more like it's a tank, and it does do more damage. But the paralysis and the 2 energy is the reason I picked Pinchurin. And yeah, so that is all the Pokemon in the deck. We are running a nice 10 package. So then we play the 2 X speeds because in electric types and just in this deck in general, you want to try to like save your lives as much as possible so you don't like easily just give your opponent like 2 off an EX right away and then they just kill like Jolteon, who is like really weak with only 90 HP. So we play the X speeds to be able to swap around stuff without wasting energy. The 2 Pokeballs, obviously we play a lot of basic Pokemon and we actually need to find our Eevees or Zapdoses or even Pikachus, anything just as fast as possible. Professor Oak, because it's a pot of greed, draw 2 cards, no downside to it. We have room, so I played the 1 Giovanni. We already do a lot of damage anyways, so if everything like Pikachu could max do 90, Jolteon could potentially do 160. Zapdos obviously could potentially do 200. A lot of our stuff is like word numbers where like, for example, like if Jolteon only hit like 1 heads, like it only do 50 damage. I just feel like Giovanni's like with Zapdos and Jolteon, like it can come up where like that 10 extra damage helps. I feel like it's just like there are like weird numbers of damage where like it doesn't matter too often. Like you're gonna need to land like 3 coin flips usually to kill anything with them. And then like Pikachu doing 100 damage is nice in certain scenarios. Like you could one shot stuff like Lilligant. People really don't play it that often, so I only wanted 1 Giovanni. We obviously play the 2 Sabrinas just because Sabrina is more annoying and more useful more often. Just being able to interrupt like whatever the opponent is doing. Maybe like bringing something in from the back line that has a lot of retreat costs early, and it kind of just gets like stuck in. And then because we're playing only one Raichu, we only do have the 1 Lieutenant Surge. Like I said, like the Raichu is more of like a it's like a fun package, but at the same time, like Raichu is really good. There's actually a lot of scenarios where I draw the Lieutenant Surge with the Raichu, even though I'm only playing one of them in the deck, and actually do win the game. Or if I don't win the game, I could just use it to win the game anyways. Like even if it wasn't necessarily the best option to use them, or I would have won even without it. You know, it's just a cool thing. I just wanted to combine Jolteon and Raichu because there's like 2 of my favorite electric types currently in the game. And yeah, I feel like this deck is actually pretty good. Obviously, it is like a Pikachu EX variant, and Pikachu EX is one of the best decks in the game, so it will always be pretty decent. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the deck. This is the end of the deck profile, and let's get into the games. Okay, so you know, not a totally bad hand because we do have the Pokeball. We could potentially get something good off of that we kind of need, or just like another electric type for Pikachu. I'm just gonna put Zapdos in for now, just because like we don't have anything else currently with Pikachu, so it'd only be doing 30 damage at max. We could potentially like get something off the Pokeball, but like if we do get like an Eevee, for example, Pikachu just wouldn't be doing that much damage, so it kind of just be a waste to set him up. If we actually draw the Pikachu, that's actually a really good card right now, like the regular one, just because we did have Lieutenant Surge and Raichu, but obviously we do get the Eevee, like I said. That's exactly the reason I did put in Raichu. I mean, this deck doesn't need to go first. Obviously, a lot of decks just like to go second anyways, because you get the energy advantage, which this guy doesn't. He's playing Meowth, so it kind of does suck for us. Because he is playing Meowth, I'm not sure if he's actually playing Mewtwo EX or if he's playing like another psychic deck, maybe like Alakazam or something. But we actually do draw the Pikachu now. We have the whole Raichu package, so what I'm thinking of doing is just, you know, setting up Zapdos right now just for the damage. Then I could eventually, when he gets weak, I can retreat him, and then I can use Lieutenant Surge on Raichu, and then one shot basically anything. The only stuff that can't survive this is stuff like Mewtwo, but if we have the Giovanni, we can one shot. Well, actually we can't, because we have to use Lieutenant Surge obviously in the same turn, but it actually is just going to be a Mewtwo deck with Meowth. Yeah, so let's just see what we can do. As long as he doesn't potion, we do like two-shot the Meowth now. And we do actually draw Professor Research, which is pretty huge. Drawing something like a Jolteon right now would be kind of nice, just because we do have that Eevee. But we just draw the second Eevee, which kind of sucks, but it's not the worst case scenario. We're actually looking pretty good here, because we are going to be able to kill this Meowth, and then by the time this Meowth dies, unless he potions up, I mean, even if he does potion up, we're going to be able to get the third energy next turn. So and then what we can do, even if he does heal it up, we could just Sabrina, and then we could kill something in the back. He does draw the second Ross, which kind of sucks, but he actually red cards us. I mean, we did have the Lieutenant Surge, which is kind of something we did want. But depending on what we draw, it's actually not that bad. You know, that's actually not that bad, because now we get either I think the only basic left is Pinchurin. So if we just, well, that doesn't really help us now, but like if something does die, we could just set up Pikachu, because we'll probably have a Jolteon by then, so something to think about. And we do draw the second thing. I just think we save the Sabrina for now. Yeah, we do get the Pinchurin, obviously, because it's the last thing. And hopefully we get at least one coin flip. Okay, we do get at least one. Meowth dies. Mewtwo won't be able to attack us. He doesn't even have any evolutions yet on the routes, so I'm not scared at all. This thing can kill us in like 2 turns, but we just set Pikachu EX up, for example. And then hopefully we draw Jolteon. I mean, we have 8 cards left in our hand. And we still have, I mean, left in our deck, and we still do have a Professor Research, so. But actually, it was Mewtwo EX this whole time. It's just, I'm curious if he definitely has a Curly, yeah, he has that. Yeah. And he definitely has Gardevoir, so. And we already do have 1 point, so I'm not really scared of Mewtwo EX right now. I'm actually kind of want to possibly preserve Zapdos. But I'm not sure if we really need to preserve him. I think we might just let him die. I'm just thinking if I want to, because we do have the Sabrina, so if we actually are able to kill this Mewtwo, we can't easily just Sabrina and win like that. And I'm trying to think what would probably be the best. I think honestly stacking up Raichu would probably be the best. I mean, we could draw Lieutenant Surge. Just trying to think what would be the best thing to set up. You know what? We're doing the Jolteon, bro. Let's just set up the Jolteon, and then if we draw the thing, we draw the thing. I mean, hopefully we could just kill Mewtwo right now. 3 heads. That would be the best case scenario. And obviously, okay, we don't. That kind of sucks, honestly, because he will be able to kill us now next turn with Mewtwo. I probably should have set up Pikachu EX, but I was expecting Loki to get a better roll on thing. We still could land 2 heads on Jolteon and kill him, but he definitely has Gardevoir. Yeah, that kind of. I really should have just put it on Pikachu now. But I mean, we can still usually win this with some good coin flips. So it is just an X speed, not the best scenario. I'm just gonna put the other Pikachu EX in. And then hopefully we can land 3 heads with this. Okay, and Jolteon just nukes him. Mewtwo comes in, he won't be able to kill us this turn. The only thing about that is we can't really kill him, and he's just gonna one-shot everything we have. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pray to God we get lt.surge, and we can't Sabrina and lt.surge on the same. Okay, so we're gonna have to just Sabrina and then pray to God Jolteon kills them. He would have to land 3 to kill the Gardevoir. Ooh, and he does Sabrina us. I mean, that doesn't really do anything because we have the X speed. I'll just put the Raichu in because the Raichu is not going to be doing anything. So now we just X speed out. I mean, not like it really matters because if we don't kill this turn, we die, but... I guess I'll just set up this. And Sabrina, and then we just have to land 3 heads like last time and we win. Shit. Okay, well, that's GG's, man. Close. We almost won. Like, even if we set up something like Pikachu EX would only do 90 damage. It wouldn't have been able to kill anything. So, I think the Jolteon play was the best thing we could have done. Actually, he can retreat, and he has next speed, though. Yep, so that is GG's. Anyways, on to the next game. Pretty close. I mean, Mewtwo best deck in the game. Okay, so I mean, not the best hand. I mean, we do have the Jolteon at least, and we are going second, so we do have the energy advantage. Ooh, and we're actually facing the new Jigglypuff deck, and he is playing Lightning in it, so I'm curious if he's playing something like I have seen Wigglytuff Jolteon actually, surprisingly, but obviously I don't know what maybe he's playing like Electros for the paralysis and sleep. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Or maybe he's just playing a normal type and then he's just using electric, you know, because he likes electric types. I don't know. We have the Pikachu EX. That is pretty nice because we do have the Jolteon. So the XP. We do get the second Eevee actually. That's pretty good because we do have both the Jolteons. Hopefully we don't get a red card in here. That would kind of really suck. And because we're doing the 20 damage, we do just need 1 coin flip on Jolteon to kill the Jigglypuff. Obviously, if he doesn't evolve. I'm assuming... Oh, so he's playing... Oh, I think he's playing Dragonite. I think that's what he's playing with the Jigglypuffs. Because, yeah, exactly. I did see like a Twitter picture of this deck. I don't really know how it works. Like, obviously, I know how it works. You know, you just use Jigglypuff, try to stall as much of sleep, and then Kangaskhan comes in, also stalls. But I've never actually seen it in action. Him landing 2 heads right now would actually really suck, and I'd low-key be annoyed, but let's see what happens. Okay, thank God we actually live. I mean, we do take some damage. That does suck because now 2 things does kill us on Jolteon just because he only has 90 HP. But we do have the Pikachus in. Like, we could theoretically set the Pikachu in and then set him up, but we already have the 2 energy on him. I'm just going to go gambling a little bit. And then I'll set up Pikachu after this, obviously, because we have all these electric types. And I'm not really, like, obviously I don't want Jolteon to die, but I'm not really too scared if Jolteon does die and the Jolteon just nukes him anyways. But, like, Jolteon's, like, not an EX Pokemon, so, like, if he takes 1 life, he takes 1 life, man. But that's beautiful, bro. That's why Jolteon is, I honestly think, the best evolution, and he just concedes, because, yeah, I'm just going to start sweeping after that. But, yeah, Jolteon's definitely the best evolution in the game. Flareon, if he did 120, I think Flareon would actually be pretty decent. I think people would actually consider running him. And then Vaporeon is just a very, very much worse Lapras EX. So far, the thing about the evolutions is, I think they're pretty cool. I think, I don't know, like, there is that mini pack. I'm assuming it has to be Eevee. I'm just, like, thinking of, like, a Pokemon that could be on, like, the level of Mewtwo, Pikachu, and then Charizard in the first, gen. And I feel like it just has to be Eevee, because obviously, like, the other starters are probably not going to be it. Because it'd be weird to just, like, you have the mini set be like Blastoise, for example, but then Venusaur just gets left out. Like obviously we have the Venusaur event, but like I'm talking about like pack wise for like full arts, I feel like it has to be Eevee, and I'm hoping there's like Eevee EX, like Jolteon EX, Flareon EX, and then Vaporeon EX. If that is true, if the mini set is going to be Eevee focused, I feel like that'd be huge. That, I mean, I would personally love that. I love Eevee. I mean, almost everybody loves Eevee. But anyways, we're playing Arcanine and Moltres. Our hand is pretty decent because we do have the Jolteon. We do have the Raichu, which can't really do anything for us now, but we do have Pokeball and Professor Research, so we have pretty good cards within the deck, and then finding the cards we actually need. Obviously, the one good thing about electric types is we do like the bonus damage to Moltres, like all the legendary birds. Zapdos is actually pretty nice here. If we get a Pikachu EX, that's actually pretty good too. Okay, we get the regular Pikachu, which I'm not mad about because we do have the Raichu. But then hopefully we can get a Pikachu EX off this draw. We don't need an XP. That's actually pretty good. I'll just place these two down. And then, I mean, we do already have what I'm assuming he's going to do is probably retreat with Growlithe next turn. And we do have the Jolteon, so I'm perfectly fine with that, dude, because Jolteon just does the bonus damage to Moltres, like I said, as he switches in. And we just need 3 to be able to kill him. Ooh, so it's actually an Arcanine and Vulpix deck. I've seen some people using this. I'm not sure how good this is compared to like just like the basic Ninetales like version with Blaine, and then the just regular Moltres Arcanine version. Obviously there's that new what is it called, a Charizard Arcanine Moltres deck that I've seen a lot of people use. I'm kind of surprised he didn't swap out before he evolved, because unless he's gonna have to waste an X speed, but I guess he's just gonna try to build it up. I guess he's not really threatened by Jolteon. It's gonna take him 2 turns though, so hopefully we can get some really good Jolteon rolls. And I could use the Professor Research. But I also could use this Giovanni, because if we land 3 on Jolteon, this Giovanni will kill him. I guess we can just save that for next time. We just save it for later if we do need it. We actually do drop Pikachu EX, which I'm probably gonna build up next. Just because we have all these electric types now. And then if we draw Lieutenant Surge, Raichu can become a thing. And yeah, I mean, if I use that Giovanni, we would have killed him, but now he's just most likely dead next time. Yeah, we're actually getting some good luck on Jolteon today. I've like the downside of Jolteon is that it's a coin flip, and then they just concede just because we landed that lucky coin flip. Because I mean, we killed Arcanine almost guaranteed next turn. I mean, we do have the chance of getting no thanks, but with 4 coin flips, I mean, you're most likely going to do at least 40 damage, like most of the time. Arcanine dies, and then he doesn't have anything in the back that can do anything, and then we just keep doing damage. But yeah, like I was saying, like the one downside of Jolteon is obviously it's a coin flip. But at least it's 4 coin flips, unlike Marowak, which is 2. That's why I don't like Marowak, just the 2 coin flips. I feel like I get bad luck. Jolteon, because it's 4, you know, I don't get as bad of luck just because I'm flipping more. So, I don't know. I just have a really fun time with this deck, man. I just feel like it's really fun. This is actually a terrible hand. I mean, we only draw the Eevee. High chance we lose this game, depending on what we draw. But it is Articuno. I wonder if it's Articuno Blastoise. So let's see what we can do. If we get the other Eevee on this, actually really bad. Okay, yep. This is not the best case scenario. Him getting a good mystery right now just completely loses us the game. Drawing Jolteon here would be huge though. I mean, everything does have the weakness to lightning. Let's just see what this Misty is, because if this Misty is like a 1 or a 2, I'm just gonna concede because we just lose. Yeah, I mean, that's really is just GG's. So the red card actually could have saved us possibly, but he's just gonna start being able to do 80 damage next turn. We actually draw nothing useful. This Pikachu EX wouldn't be able to do any damage. That's just how some games go though. Dude, I actually need a haircut so bad, but like because I've been sick, dude. I don't want to like go and then just be coughing and like sneezing on everybody, dude. So I've been kind of like waiting, but it's been 3 weeks since I've been sick. So we're most likely facing a fellow electric. I mean, obviously we were facing a fellow electric type. I mean, like a fellow Pikachu EX deck. I would assume. And yeah, let's just see what we can do. Not the best hand, depending on what we draw and the Professor Research. Possibly we might be okay, but it all depends. Okay, so we do draw the second Eevee just like last game. Hopefully we draw another Pokemon or a Jolteon at least. Okay, we drew like the one basic Pokemon that we did not want to draw. I think we just gonna have to let this Eevee sacrifice, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but I don't even know what to do. Yeah, we just have to let that one die, I guess. Because I mean, I could have like he stacked it maybe on Raichu, but like if we do draw lt.surge in the future, I'd rather just use that. I mean, maybe it would be better because Raichu does one-shot everything in the Pikachu EX deck, but it does have this Electrode. I mean, if we do draw Jolteon next turn, at least we get X speed and start attacking. But looking kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. Low key, we might have to go for Pinscher and stall play, man. Yeah, because this Eevee's gonna die next turn. We're gonna have to go for some paralyzed plays. And I mean, the one also, like, Jolteon being the 90 HP obviously gets one shot by Starmie EX and Pikachu EX. That's why, like, I feel like a Jolteon EX would be so good. You know, a little bit more HP, he would do a little bit more damage. It'd be perfect because I feel like Jolteon is actually pretty good. I think the only thing holding him really back is his HP. Obviously, and coin flips are like a luck thing, but besides that, I feel like Jolteon is actually a really good electric type. It's just there's so many other good electric types that he like people like don't like really look at him. So we do draw the Pikachu EX, which is good, but I have to fucking go for a paralysis player, bro. Like I can't let him just get 2 kills for free. If I don't get the paralysis, then I definitely just lose this match. We actually do that is huge. Okay, that's nice. Because now our Pikachu can potentially come in and one-shot him after this one dies. And then we have the Sabrina, so like if he builds up everything on this one Zapdos, I don't know. And we actually have 2 Sabrinas, obviously, but and that is the one good thing about like this deck compared to like the other Pikachu EX decks. Like 2 Zapdoses and obviously 2 Pikachu EXs, they're all yes, EX Pokemon, so you only have to go to them where like they're gonna have to like kill they kill Jolteon or Eevee, and then they gotta kill Pinscher, and then they still have something else they gotta kill because we do have 3 things they gotta kill instead of just giving them instantly like a win with 2 kills with 2 EXs. If we get another paralysis, that is huge, and I think we actually win the game off of that, but let's just see. Okay, we don't win the game. I mean, potentially we still are fine. I wasn't actually, I mean, we still do, if he doesn't potion up, we still do kill Pikachu EX, but preferably we would like to draw something. And if we do end up getting a Raichu, that would be huge because we could eventually retreat Pikachu EX, and then Lieutenant Surge would also be nice. Like if we draw like another Professor Research. So he does potion up, so we do actually have to draw another electric type for us to be able to win this game. Or we have to send a Jolteon and then pray to get 2 coin flips. Because this Electro is going to do 70 damage, which is going to clean this Pikachu EX up. He's actually going to X speed it out. I wonder what he's going to put in out. Looks like he's going to put in an Electrode, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that was the best play because now we can just send a Pikachu EX. Like, he does damage to us, yes, but now we send a Pikachu EX, we 2-shot this thing. I mean, or we could honestly just keep it in and then potentially paralyze it. We do draw the thing. Hopefully we draw Raichu and Lieutenant Surge. That'd be huge. Okay, we just draw another thing. At least we get them the deck out. I mean, we only have 5 cards left after this. I'm just thinking, do I want to keep him? I mean, he won't be able to kill us unless he brings it back in. We could potentially paralyze him. I really don't want to take any unnecessary damage on Pikachu right now. Honestly, I think we just go for the paralysis because if we get the paralysis, that's pretty huge. Because then we just one-shot Pikachu EX. We don't get the paralysis, but I think it's still fine. Because like I said, it won't be able to kill us unless he sends in Pikachu EX. And then if he sends that in, I'm kind of fine with that. Because it's only at 80 HP, and now I'm guaranteed going to be able to kill it. So he is speeding it back out. I wonder if he's gonna put Electrode in, but if he puts Electrode back in, I'm fine with that because I could just Sabrina something else out. But he probably would just put the Zapdos in. Actually, yeah, I do want. Okay, so I still think we're in a pretty good scenario. I mean, we are in risk of a Sabrina. Yeah, I think we just put Pikachu E in, Pikachu EX in. One shot this thing. Okay, dude, we really needed that second Raichu. This is kind of annoying that we're not getting it. We actually did have a second thing. I'm just gonna put Zapdos in because if we do get Sabrina, we can at least live with it. And low key, bro, like, I guess we just start stacking Pikachu. I mean, how many cards do we have left in the deck? We have 3, so we literally have lt.surge and Raichu. Yeah, I guess we just started stacking up Zapdos then. Yeah, if we kill this thing and then he puts in the Zapdos or whatever he puts in, we just one shot. So I think we should win this game. Unless he has a second potion, but we do have the Giovanni if he has a second potion. And he has put the Zapdos, so we just win by Sabrina. Perfect. Actually, we still can lose if he Sabrinas and potions up the Pikachu in the back, or Pikachu's anything in the back, so we can't kill it. Okay, he has another Pikachu EX. That kind of sucks. What I might have to do is I might have to put the Zapdos in. We do draw the Lit. All we need is the Raichu, man. We literally have that or Professor Research. Actually, no, we don't. What else do we have? We have Raichu and something else. I can't remember what it is. Oh, I think a second X speed, yeah. We only do, so we have the 20, so we do 9, we do 110, we only do 120 damage to this thing. If we draw the Raichu next turn, we win. But if we don't, we might need a Zapdos. So I'm gonna set him up. Then we XP the Pikachu out because we don't want to die ourselves. He won't be able to kill Zapdos because, like, I just did the math. Even if he had Giovanni, we would live with 10 HP. Then we do enough damage to him where Zapdos is also weak. So if he sends in the second Pikachu EX, we also kill it. Or if we just draw the Raichu next turn, we just win. Or if not, we're gonna have to go for a 3-coin flip with Zapdos and then pray to God we win. This is actually a pretty good grind game. I actually really like games like this. It's really fun. Just reminds me of like OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Ah, shit, I totally wasn't thinking of a Sabrina. But that's fine because he won't be able to kill us now because he won't be able to use Giovanni. That's fine by me. And now whatever he sends in, honestly, he sends in the other Pikachu EX and he can't attack. Oh no, yeah, he can't attack with it. So, and now we actually guarantee win with Sabrina. We actually don't draw the Raichu, but yeah, we just win now. So that is perfectly fine by me. And dude, that was honestly a fantastic game. I'm just gonna leave the video off on that game. I just feel like it was a perfect. I mean, I feel like we utilize, like, both of us utilized just swapping so much, which I feel like is really important in obviously just Pikachu EX decks in general. But yeah, anyways, I can't be happier. I feel like that is, like I said, like a perfect showcase. I think the deck is really cool. Obviously, it's not the best variant of Pikachu EX in existence. Is it a really good? Is it probably the best Eevee deck? Possibly. Like, I do think it's probably the best Eevee deck. If you like, if you want to call an Eevee deck like someone with multiple evolutions, I guess it wouldn't be the best Eevee deck, but like, I don't know, man. I think it's one of the best Jolteon decks that I've seen, that I've played with. Like, I know I did the Dragonite one. I think this is just way better. I feel like Jolteon has way more consistency just using it in a full electric deck than using it in a Dragonite deck. And anyways, yeah, if you guys think this deck is cool, or if you guys have a similar Jolteon, or even if you guys have a Flareon or a Vaporeon deck that is doing really good for you guys just playing online, let me know in the comments, and peace out and have a great day.